The hottest thing right now, Keke Palmer was getting serenaded by Usher. Keke Palmer's baby father and significant other was like, yo, this is extremely inappropriate. You have a child, you're part of a family, you're my SO, and you're doing this, showing your booty cheeks, getting held by Usher.
Publicly. Husband and wife, or they just have a kid together, or what's their...
I don't know the exact details, but I can only assume maybe they're not married, but maybe they're together.
Okay.
Not Usher, too.
I'm sure just having the time of his life. So the husband says, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids, married, kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case.
I can see how that can go both ways.
I personally think it is out of pocket if that's your wife and you know she got her whatever. But also, I wonder if she had shown signs of wanting to do stuff like that before. Did the husband ignore those signs of her wanting to be someone who wants to have her ass out in public? Like, is this the first time she's done something crazy like this? And
we don't know much about her from one clip, but based off this clip, is this over the edge? Not good to be representing him and his daughter.
And then she did that like very strategic 360 at the end there.
Yeah, like everything else is blacked out but the ass.
And then looking at Usher.
And giving Usher the full, like, permission. Look at it.
Apparently he was doing the singing to everybody.
Oh, geez.
He does this every night, probably.
Sweetie, whatever. And there's a clip of Winnie Harlow. He went to go up to her, and then she went and sat in her man's lap.
To just show the respect there, like, I'm good, I have somebody.
So yeah, as a man, it's like, what would you prefer? Your girl to do the Keke Palmer or do the Winnie Harlow?
Like face to face, just with a mic in between. I don't think I'd be comfortable with my significant other doing that.
I definitely feel some type of way.
Do you have to work out different boundaries when your significant other is a public figure?
Because it's like, who's dating like Kardashians or whatever? It's like they're posting their bodies and stuff all day, and it's like, for
and are you
what?
supposed to handle this in private, or it's that shows you how much it bothered him that he needed to publicly make a statement? So can you get mad at him if he's not comfortable with this?
And then there's another video of her right here. Keke Palmer seeing Usher's body on the big ass TV screen is everything.
Oh, okay.
That was my thing with like people that go to concerts and that rave over men like women, or people that are in relationships, so like have posters of artists and stuff like that. Like they're not fully out of reach. Like a rapper or somebody will like talk to your girl or whatever. It's not like
that's fact.
It's real. It's a real thing.
Famous artist. It's just art. No, Usher's still a dude.
Usher will fuck your bitch
if she lets him.
If she lets him.
He's not gonna be like, oh, you have a man? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know,
it's
man.
like,
I don't know.
You see all these women at like the Jack Harlow concerts up front. It's like the way like people and females treat male artists is different than how male fans treat like women artists, I feel like.
I think anybody watching this, most people would agree, yeah, if you're a mother and a wife, this is not most people's cup of tea, and they wouldn't feel comfortable with this. But everyone was getting mad at the husband saying, let her do whatever she wants.
There are sexual nuances to the clip.
And he took his shirt off, and her reaction.
Is that not a sexual statement? Why you got your mouth open? What are you thinking about?
Recording this, putting this on your thing?
I feel like that's how it is though with like girls watching Usher. Like you could have brought your girl to that concert and the girl probably would have felt some type of way when Usher took his shirt off. It's like going to a Magic Mike performance. It's like, well, that's something. Like, what?
Is it one of the things that, is it fair to say if you're a mother and you have a man, maybe you shouldn't be going to those?
And for being famous like that, she's acting like a fan where it's like, no, you probably have his number. Like you probably know Usher.
And you also didn't have to post that clip.
Like you're not a fan like that.
I just think, I bet you she had done shit like this before. And and the man just never either checked it.
But he's checking it a little too late now, it seems like.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if I was dating a girl and I knew that she was into doing stuff like this, we're not together. I'm sorry, bro.
But why did he also have to tweet about it? Why couldn't he just handle
That's
like outside of it? If I seen my SO a video of them, I wouldn't feel the need to make a tweet about it either.
Or if you're done with her, then be done with her.
You don't need the internet's like approval over somebody that you're trying to be with or not.
And we don't even know the time frame from the statement after the video was posted. Were people already aware she was in a relationship with the child? They were all coming at him on all his platforms. So all he's getting is, "Are you gonna let your girl do this?"
Yeah.
And then he's over here like, we talked about it a little bit, but now I have to. Maybe.
Yeah. Did he feel cornered? Like, oh my God, I'm getting embarrassed now. I gotta say, like, I don't with that.
Is it better for her to not done it also than just ignored it, or it's not even that bad, so that's why she did it and nobody needs to be saying anything?
Part of me thinks it's like, oh, it's not even that bad. Like she was on like she knew she was on camera, but then again, it's like you were so close.
There's just like an underlying like feels a little sticky.
It's like, what can you even say? Because then there's levels to it. It's like, well, then nobody in a relationship should be posting bikini pictures of them at the beach, because then what are you doing that for?
Mm-hmm. And I also think if he didn't like her having her whole booty out, isn't that something he would have brought up way earlier in the relationship, before they had a kid, before they had
or even that night when she stepped out? Hey babe, I'm gonna go to the Usher
You knew
concert.
she was wearing.
Oh, what are you wearing that for?
Could you put on a dress?
And it's the whose concert? The Usher concert? Oh, he's not gonna serenade you or nothing like that, right? I'll say at the end of the day, I personally could give a rat's ass about any of this because I don't follow Keke Palmer or Usher or any
I know
of
she had a kid or a man.
This is none of my business necessarily, and I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, but interesting to say the least. Hopefully they rectify it and they do it off social media. Well, she was caked up though. Usher got a little grab.
Damn, probably did.
If Keke Palmer's making that reaction to you on stage, I might try something. I might, hey, glad you came to the concert. Hey, thanks for being a good sport when I was singing to you. Saw your reaction on that other clip. What are you up to?
They probably follow each other too. Let me check. Yeah, they follow each other. I'd be offended.
Oh, she follows him?
They both follow each other.
Oh, man.
And she probably tagged him on the story like in the corner, so he got the notification after the concert. Okay, I seen it.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it.
I get it. Usher's looking sexy on stage. Obviously,
You're a celebrity. You guys are friends.
But there is a code of ethics.
Is it more Usher's fault or her fault? Usher's just doing his job. That's his thing. When he sings that song, he serenades you.
Yes, in her head, she probably thought like, well, this is Usher. I gotta like interact. It's like if JB brought you on stage for One Less Lonely Girl. It's like, well, I kind of gotta sit there, even if you are talking to somebody. It's like it's JB.
And then it's like, okay, valid. And then the clip after of her, and she wearing it. She definitely showing off the goods.
She could have wore sweats, but she chose to wear that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's wrong with boundaries? You know, people can all have boundaries, and if whatever. No, but the Winnie Harlow clip, that kind of shows like, oh, that's how I would want my girl to act. If Usher came along,
nope, good sit on my man's lap.
Nope. Even if I'm not there, I would hope that, oh, nope, sorry.
And this is the beginning of the degrees.
Thanks, Mr. Usher. This reminds me of the Steph Curry's wife when she was like,
on The View,
when she was like, you know, it's cool and all, but
nobody hits on me.
Nobody, you know, is looking at me. No guys want to talk to me. And they're like, that's because you're married. It don't matter. There's just certain people, regardless of being married or not, want the extra
attention.
The
extra validation just cause.
And Usher's there ready to sing to someone. Okay, yeah.
And Keke's probably like, well, no one's been talking about me for years, so let me get in the mix somehow.
And wear something so people can look at me and see how nicely shaped I am, but at what cost? You know, to feel good and feel validated, at what cost? Is that more important than your kid and your man's feelings?
Some of it's like, it makes me want to think, was this even planned out? Like they want people to talk about it.
Yeah, you never know. There's like the Hollywood elites, you know?
Yeah.
There's something going on.
And the baby daddy sends out a tweet, and yeah, that's gonna stir it up even more. And then Keke and Usher are gonna make a song, and it's gonna be the next big R&B.
Or Usher just blowing her back out.
They are following each other, so.
At least don't follow him. What does that even matter? She still wants to smash. You telling me she's turning him down?
If anybody looked at me that way or reacted to me that way, I wouldn't just ignore them. You know what I mean? Like,
no, if you're Usher, you move your pawn up one.
I'm like, oh, okay, I get the vibe. I see what you're putting down.
If I'm Usher, I see that clip of her, I'm DMing her. Hey, glad you came to the concert.
She probably already tagged him, I swear to God. She hit it. He got the noti. What do you guys think?
And we just went to Keke's Instagram. I just looked because like for research purposes and stuff. On her post where she, the night of the concert, Usher comments, "The big boss, thank you for coming."
He blowing that out.
People all on her Keke side. Yes, ma'am. You don't criticize the mother of your children publicly. End of discussion. Well, you don't embarrass your man publicly. And people now post the cheeks to make that dude mad. 20,000 likes. That's the thing. Is F anything that your man thinks and F the man's boundaries and feelings. Do you, and you can do no wrong because you're the girl. This is the outfit her weak ass boyfriend was crying about. LOL, boys are so soft. Man, this is.
It's like you just suffer as a guy, I guess, in this situation.
Put yourself in that position. It sucks.
And he's probably not even as famous as her, because if he was, maybe there'd been a little more buzz.
I just don't want you showing all your goods to everyone because you're my wife. You're soft. Let her wear whatever. All right, bro.